What up, y'all? This Ghetto Diddy. And today I want to talk to y'all about women, relationships, and a little bit about men. You know what I'm saying? I find it crazy that, you know what I'm saying, how life and just society, how it has us treat each other, you know what I'm saying, in relationships, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like everything changed, due to the fact how society is set up now. Like, how a lot of times when the women be sometimes the providers now due to the situations that men go through, either through incarceration, drugs, or not even being educated, you know what I'm saying, to a point where they can get good jobs besides jobs like, you know what I'm saying, them heavy lifting jobs or something that you risk your life with. Because a lot of times when men go to work and they don't have an education, they have to take dangerous jobs to make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And that's only if they don't want to hustle. If they want to work at an honest living or an honest job, a lot of times them jobs require a lot of sacrificing. You know what I'm saying? And another good way, a good paying job is a truck driver. And I know a lot of inner city people over the around the country. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers that do truck driving. They make good money, but at the same time, like I said, it comes with a lot of sacrifice because you got to travel far. That's only if you traveling, but they got local ones too. But they make good money, but not as much good money as the travelers. But shout out to all my truck driving brothers. I got a lot of brothers that do that. But the ones that travel, they be gone for their family for a week. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes maybe even 2 weeks. I'm not sure about that, but I know for a week for sure. You know what I'm saying? And then that's sacrificing. Being away from your family, missing them, and all that. You know what I'm saying? And God willing that you with a sturdy and faithful, loyal woman because you going through in that week. You know what I'm saying? Lord knows what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Especially if she's sex hungry and all that. Hopefully she has the tools and the things that she can satisfy herself while you gone. Because nowadays these females nowadays, it's like if you can't do this and do that for them, they willing to dump you and kick you to the curb for the pettiest thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just some messed up times that we living in. You know what I'm saying? Particularly with our race. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't treat each other right. You know what I'm saying? The last times that it's like the last time that we really had love in our relationships was like I say it died down in the 90s, early 2000s. When they stopped taking up, stopped caring about making love music and all that, and all everybody care about is drill and rap and trap music. That's when the love died down in our culture. You know what I'm saying? And we need to bring that back. I'm not for interracial relationships, but love who you want to love. But at the same time, we need to love that black woman because we never had a chance to really love that woman due to slavery and due to us being drug infested in our neighborhoods to the point to where our minds always altered and we couldn't love our women correctly. We abused them, we pimp on them, we belittle them and all that. You know what I'm saying? So the times has changed. Now it's their turn to belittle us, and they're doing a pretty good job with it. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a pretty good job, what I mean by that is the destruction that they're doing is just on the same level as the brothers did back in the past, but if not worse. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm making this video so we can touch bases on this to shed some light on the fact that we don't treat each other right. Women nowadays, if you can't buy them nothing to trick on them, then you a fuck nigga considered to them. You know what I'm saying? And that's not right. Cause a lot of us men, we got it hard, man. You know what I'm saying? All these not minorities, we all minorities, but all these immigrants and people that's not supposed to be here getting jobs before us because um you know what I'm saying, people that's controlling it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna just say our Spanish. speaking brothers. You know what I'm saying? And they controlling a lot of these industrial industries right now, like warehouse and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And not even just warehouse construction. You know what I'm saying? They don't like with the union and all that. The white people control that, but at the same time, the white people hire mostly Hispanics for that type of work. So you know what I'm saying? When it's time for brothers to get jobs like that, it's more difficult. You know what I'm saying? Longshoremen and all that. It's difficult for us to get jobs like that. You know what I'm saying? Longshoremen is a good job too. But it's like that's like trying to get on the county and get not the county, but that's like trying to get on Section 8 for a black man trying to work in something like that, like longshoremen. Cause it's like it's a waiting list and they got people ahead of you already applied and all that. So it's like tug of war trying to get into a position like that. So, you know, back to the relationships, you know what I'm saying? The females nowadays, it's like it's damn near like every time I get on social media, I see a female twerking or damn near halfway naked. You know what I'm saying? OnlyFans done boosted the confidence of a lot of women that really don't got nothing going on because all they gotta do is just sell their body to the internet and they making profit. I'm not hating on their profit or nothing that they bringing in, but at the same time, it don't take no brains for that. And you know, men is thirsty because a lot of times men, if they not players or charmers with the ladies, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for them to get certain things out of women like maybe sex or stuff like that. Because you know nowadays, mostly all the females they want a dude that got some money or got a nice car. So if the dude don't got that, he ain't gonna never have no girl that he desires. You know what I'm saying? So what he do, he pay for the little subscription to see the girl that he likes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the girls that he like ain't. I mean, the girls that surrounded that like him is not his style. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of these females is making hell bank on that OnlyFans. You know, I commend y'all for that. You know, I say run it up until that shit is shut down. But at the same time, I just don't understand why there's so many of our ladies that's running to that. It's like nobody has morals no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole world is devil worshippers now. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, these untouchables, in turn all our females into Jezebels. You know what I'm saying? Straight sinners, harlots, all that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to sell pussy to get ahead. You know, and 20 years ago, it wasn't like this. You know, women still had class. They still covered up and all that. But shit, damn near every female now is naked. You know, I remember when I was growing up, you know, when I did start, you know, when I was young and I started liking seeing women naked and shit, we all go through that phase when we usually young boys, you know. And they used to have that shit called Uncut on BET. I used to stay up till like 3 in the morning just to wait for that shit to come on and see Tip Drill. See, nowadays, you don't even have to stay up that late to see that shit. That shit is all over the internet. It's on YouTube. It's all over IG, Twitter. Pornhub is free. They got the X videos, all that shit is free, bro. So all it takes is a few seconds to type that shit in, and you can go crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? However you want to go crazy, but that's just let you know we living in some different times, man, and sex and evilness is taking over, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit got no filter nowadays, and back to the relationship is like I'm saying, it's hard for men to find a woman that they can be serious with because a lot of these women is for play. They cheating on a whole nother level. You know, cheating was always a thing, but females is doing on a whole nother level. Like females is the new players in this game. These females just got bodies. I'm talking about bodies on top of bodies. You know what I mean? Like you thinking she yours, and she got 4, 5 dudes lined up throughout the week, if not the day. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not living with that female, she might be doing everything under the sun, and then you coming back with you. Like, if she's taking all the, like, I'll give you some game to the fellas. If she's taking medicine and all that shit, or if her shit not smelling right, and if she's always taking medicine for her stuff down there, that lets you know right there, bro. She not just fucking with you, bro. Either she don't have no good hygiene, because that could be one of them. So don't jump to conclusion. If she don't got bad hygiene, or she slip up here and there and let you know, bro, she's doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? And it don't make no sense for you to get all riled up, because you should know what you're getting yourself into before you get serious. Because you don't want to get serious with a woman like that, and then she playing games with you, and then you go crazy on her. You know what I'm saying? We all got feelings, and that's normal. That ain't got nothing to do with being insecure. It's about being treated fairly. You know what I mean? So I honestly feel like shit is all best. It's all bad right now. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta come back to love, y'all. Cause you know what I'm saying, this shit is getting out of control, and then we still got a large portion of men out there too that's playing games. They think they pimping, and the shit that I see nowadays is just dudes that they want a variety of females when they not on that level to have a variety. Like, you can't be out here talking to 4 or 5 women, and then having them thinking you taking them serious when you don't even got your shit together. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then when you follow your ass, then you need a woman again. You can't be like that. You gotta pick and choose what you want to do. See, if you had your shit together, you know what I'm saying, and that's your choice. You want to dip and dab with different women, and you should let them know, like, you don't want to be serious, and this is what it is. But you can't be playing with people and crushing people's hearts, because everybody got feelings, bro. That's what I'm saying. People got to start taking people into consideration and start wanting to care about how a motherfucker feel. Cause just because she a girl don't mean shit. Just because he a man don't mean shit. We all got feelings. We human beings. That's how God made us, to have feelings for one another, because we was made to be with one another. A man was supposed to be here to help a woman. You know what I'm saying? Through you know what I'm saying? Just to be a man. To fix the tires or little shit like that, or pick stuff up. Females nowadays, I don't need a man. Well, it's gonna come to a time where you is gonna need a man. And the way shit going now, shit, they might got 4 or 5 men that's gonna help them do what they gonna do, cause they got a little roster set up. But that female gonna get old one day. And she gonna want to have a family, and you gonna want to get married. Some of y'all not, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all built different now, but majority of y'all gonna get tired of being on some whole shit. Y'all gonna want to settle down. Y'all gonna want a man to take you serious and all that. And when it's time for that, it's gonna be too late. You gonna already be ran through. You ain't gonna look like the woman of his dreams. Your personality is gonna be all fucked up, because it don't matter how pretty you look. It don't matter how big your ass is. Your personality is gonna be the real key reason why that dude settled down with you. Now, if you got ugly ways, if you can't trust, and you always think you can do everything on your own, ain't nobody gonna want to settle down with you. You got all these tattoos. You doing all this shit to your body, like you not gonna get old one day. See, this is the things that us black people, we not thinking about either. It's like we living for the moment, but we not living to get old. So if you saying you want to live your life turned up in your 20s and your 30s, what, to die early? And what I mean die, they don't have to be all the way physically, spiritually. I mean physically, like your body dying. You could just be dead walking around this motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? Just your body looking all sloppy, you old as fuck, you got hella tattoos on your face and all that. A lot of y'all gonna be looking crazy when we get older. And I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real. Ain't nobody gonna want to wife that. Ain't nobody want to go get married to that. And if they do, it's because whatever you accumulated over the years, even through your OnlyFans, your drugs, your trap, your weed, that's what they gonna settle down for, is for that bag. So everything goes in full circle. You saying fuck niggas now for their bag. You making the bag, and later on, a nigga gonna settle with you for your bag. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying we gotta learn how to love each other. And as brothers, you can't be out here playing with these women if you don't got your shit together. And that's just me being honest. You know, we was always players, even way back in when we was in Africa. We was players. You know what I'm saying? We can have more than one wife and all that. That's just what it always was. But the females then switched the ball game over. They said they gonna have more than one man. That's why spiritually and mentally, a lot of them females be gone for real. They be broken. They try to act like a dude. Then when a dude treat them like a dude, then they hooping and hollering. You can't play both games. I don't advise no man to put their hands on a woman. But a lot of times these women put themselves in a situation for a man to do that. You can't challenge a man constantly and expect him to just keep his head tucked like he's some type of bitch or something. We men. We at the end of the day, we don't let nobody get at us like that. Especially if you not our king. You know what I'm saying? You not finna humiliate people online most of the time and think that every man just gonna allow that shit. Like I said, I don't condone domestic violence, but a lot of times, a lot of you females be the cause of that shit. And y'all don't take no responsibility for it. Y'all don't take no responsibility for nothing damn near. Y'all don't say y'all sorry when y'all mess up, none of that. You know, it be more mainly on the dude when he gotta say he apologize. And there's some dudes that don't apologize either, but those dudes that's intimidated with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or that's insecurity too. Like if you know you wrong and you can't admit when you wrong, that's some insecure type shit. Like damn, nigga, grow up. You know, I'm big on communication. If you can't communicate with your spouse or your partner or whoever you dealing with, then y'all shouldn't even be together. Or y'all should take some classes on learning how to open up with one another. Because any relationship that's gonna be valued and worked and looked respectable upon, you gotta communicate. You can't be stubborn all the time, and when something don't go your way, you pouting all around the house and not saying nothing, not talking, and then when you leave, you're not picking up the phone. Now this dude or this female thinking that you cheating and all this and all that. Us as black people, we gotta stop playing games with each other, bro. Or as soon as you think something going wrong, you going laying down with the next motherfucker, and probably nothing ever happened. Now you done caused this problem that you got to keep a secret on. So now the relationship is built on lies. You see what I'm saying? So you got to stop playing all these games. We got to start caring about each other. We got to start loving each other. We got to start talking to each other. We got to start telling our women they beautiful. Take them on dates when we can. And females, stop always holding a dude to the baller status. If dude don't got it, you know what I'm saying? Dude don't got it. Help the dude get it. Build with the dude. Isn't it crazy that every time a female comes along, the dude got to already have it together, like, and the dude be willing to build with the female, but the female don't never be willing to build with the man unless she really love that dude. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the times have changed, but we can change it back to what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's loving one another and caring for one another. You know what I'm saying? Cause it is some good people out there, but you gotta find them. Cause it's not a lot of us left. You know, cause the world is corrupted. You know, you date a motherfucker now. It's so many damn apps to get crazy on. You won't even know your spouse cheating. That's how wicked it is. Or they might have 2, 3 cell phones. You know, these cell phone bills ain't shit, especially if you're not using motherfucker. Just, you know what I'm saying, just to do your dirty work on the side. This shit is crazy, man. Living in some crazy, deceiving ass times. You know, so I advise everybody to start, you know what I'm saying, digging a little deeper into who you dealing with, because if you're not willing to deal with a female that's on the internet selling their soul, selling their body, then you need to do a little more investigation into that. And you females, if you not willing to deal with a dude that's talking to multiple dudes, you need to investigate a little bit more before you get serious with that dude or get that dude a baby, because you don't want to be locked in with somebody that's not serious with you. You just don't. It's a mental cancer, because you're gonna be stressed out most of the time. You're gonna be fighting and arguing most of the time, and shit. Lord willing, hopefully nobody kill each other within the relationship. You know. And if it's just money involved, I honestly, I advise y'all to talk that through. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know that it's just a money thing on both ends. Let that person know in the beginning so they can have the choice to either stand with you for that purpose or to leave for that purpose. Because don't nobody want to feel used. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all getting money together, that's a plus. Shit, I don't matter how you get it, as long as you getting it. But I just feel bad for this new generation that's coming up, because damn near all these mothers is online shaking ass and being naked. It's like, damn, do y'all even think about y'all kids? Like, when your kids see that you doing this, is that gonna be a good role model for them? Or is they gonna want to do the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Or is my son gonna see me doing this, and when he go to school or she goes to school, they're gonna get clowned out of this world, embarrassed out of this world? Like, do I really want to put my kids through that? You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about all this shit when you out here trying to make your money fast like that. You know? And hopefully you can talk to your kids about it down the line, you know what I'm saying? So you can prep them into understanding the severity of the shit, because they're gonna go through some embarrassment. They're gonna go through the worst of the worst jokes, all that shit, and you gotta blame yourself for that. God willing that you can make a good profit off it too, because if you just doing this shit and you ain't making no money, you waste your damn time. If you doing this shit for followers and you ain't making no money, you wasting your damn time. You know, the more followers you got, the more potential you can make some money. But at the same time, I know people that got a lot of followers and ain't making no damn money. They making this shit look good. And if you out here just being naked and all that shit for a baller nigga to trick on you real quick and for you to not have nothing, that's crazy. Like, if you not getting nothing on the other end of you being naked online selling your soul and your body, that is crazy. If you just living out here to be naked, to get flew out, to get tricked on, get a Birkin bag, and you getting dick stuffed in every hole over the weekend in your ass to get flew back out to wherever the fuck you live for you to go back to your apartment and your little nice car in your apartment, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long is you gonna keep doing this? Because your miles is running up and your skin is deteriorating as the day goes on. You ain't gonna be that cute if you keep, you know what I'm saying, having this low self-value for yourself. You gotta take care of your body, all that. You gotta take care of your spirit too, because that's gonna deteriorate you faster than anything. Feeding your spirit positivity and good foods and all that is like, it's like putting gas in the car, bro, or giving yourself a tune-up. You gotta take care of yourself. If you don't do that, you're gonna fall off faster than you know it. You know what I'm saying? So start loving yourself, women. Start loving yourself, man. All y'all is kings and queens. You know what I'm saying? We are a part of the we are part of the chosen, the chosen. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta read your Bible to understand this. This is why they blackball certain celebrities that speak on this and all that. They call it anti I can't never say that word, man. Anti-Semitism, anti-Semitic. You know what I'm saying. But they always blackball us that say that, you know, I mean, that say what we are because they know what we are. And they don't want you to know who we are. Because when we know who we are, then we can start, you know what I'm saying, living up to that standard. You know what I'm saying? But we all lost, we all confused. We all niggas and hoes, tricks and bitches and crips and bloods and gangsters and trappers. That's what we are right now in America. And it's a damn shame. And everything that I name is everything is of the devil. You ask yourself, is you a devil worshiper? And you say no. But if you do anything of those Anything that I just named, if you are part of any of that, you are a devil worshiper. And there's nothing that you can convince me to say that you're not. It ain't that you praise the devil. It's your deeds and the shit that you do. It feeds the beast. That's why you're a devil worshiper. You're an idol worshiper because you every time you see a celebrity do something, you do it. You worship everything they do. You do it. You're idolizing. That's all devil worshiping practices. And we need to break free from all that. We need to start taking charge of our own minds and our own ways of being and thinking. We can't keep going down the same path because all we're going to do is just leading us to the hellfires. And the untouchables is the ones that's leading us there because they want us to go to the hellfires because they know we the chosen people. They don't want us to be up there with God. They want us to be down there with them. They want us to be beneath them even when we're alive and when we're dead. They want us to be beneath them on forever. So it's up to you to want to break free from that, from your slave master. You have to find that. I can't lead you there. You got to find that. You got to get in your Bible and study. You know? And that's one thing about what's wrong with us. We don't like to read, so it's easy to control us. The media controls our people. Everything that's on the media is not true. Most of that shit is a lie. So we over here believing in lies most of the time. We got to break free from that. This Ghetto Deity, I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe, share.